Africa is a continent full of incredible diversity. And when it comes to extraordinary human features, it doesn't fall short. From sky-high statures to record-breaking nails and unique cultural traditions, meet the people whose bodies have stunned the world. Here are 20 Africans with the largest and longest body parts that you have to see to believe. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit notification bell, so let's get started. Meet Sulamana Abdul Samid, better known by his nickname Awuche, Hausa for Let's Go. Born in 1994 in Ghana's northern region, Awuche holds the title of Ghana's tallest confirmed man, standing around 7 feet 4 inches, 223 centimeters. His growth is attributed to gigantism, caused by an excess of growth hormone, commonly due to a pituitary gland condition. Awuche began growing rapidly in his late teens and continues to grow into adulthood. At one hospital visit, staff initially estimated he was 9 feet 6 inches, 2.89 m tall, but errors in tools led to later confirmation at 7 feet 4 inches after BBC reporters verified it with proper measuring equipment. Despite daily challenges, like finding clothing, shoes, or transportation fitting his size, Awuche remains upbeat and resilient. He's worked as a farmer and mechanic, lives a modest life in his home region, and hopes to marry and raise a family one day. With rising awareness of acromegaly and its challenges, Awuche has embraced his public profile to advocate for greater understanding and support for those with growth disorders. Meet Gabriel Estava Monjain, born in 1944 in Manjacaz, then Portuguese Mozambique. Standing a staggering 8 feet 0.75 in 245.7 centimeters, he was officially recognized by Guinness World Records in their 1988 edition as the world's tallest living man. Monjain's life began with standard growth, but after a serious fall in childhood, possibly damaging his pituitary gland, his growth accelerated dramatically. By age 12, he was already 6 feet 2 in 190 centimeters tall, and by 16, he reached around 7 feet 6 in 228 centimeters. Eventually, at official measurement in 1987, he weighed roughly 158 kilograms, about 418 pounds. He joined a Portuguese circus in his youth and toured internationally as a curiosity, drawing attention across Europe and Africa. Despite his fame, his extraordinary stature came with serious health challenges: painful joint problems, mobility issues, and a fractured hip following a fall later in life. Tragically, Monjain died in January 1990 at age 45 after a fatal fall at his home in Maputo. His legacy endures as one of the most remarkable figures in the history of human height, a testament to both the marvel and burden of gigantism. Meet John Wawaru, the Kenyan man who has turned his nails into a living legend. Since July 2002, he has been growing the nails on his left hand without cutting them, and by 2013, they measured approximately 1.4 feet, about 42 centimeters, long. Wawaru first grabbed headlines when he showcased his spectacular talons at the Agricultural Society of Kenya show in Mombasa, with each nail painted in vibrant Kenyan flag colors to mark the nation's 50th independence anniversary. Tourists and locals alike paid fees, around 2,000 to 10,000 Kenyan shillings per day, for the chance to take pictures with him and observe his unique feature. His extreme nails changed his life. His parents initially feared it signaled involvement in witchcraft, but later came around when Wawaru proved financially independent through his unusual skill. He used his earnings to build a 4-room Swahili-style house and even opened a nail salon. Guinness World Records has taken notice. In 2024, their talent researchers expressed interest in contacting him to apply for an official nail-length record, a move that could formally place him in the record book. However, no record has yet been awarded, and he remains a regional contender rather than a confirmed record holder. Daily life comes with challenges. Wawaru avoids chores that endanger his nails. He cannot cook, wash clothes, or even cover himself with bed sheets using his left hand, so he exclusively uses his right hand for daily tasks. He follows a strict diet rich in calcium and water to support nail growth and lives with caution in every movement. Meet Abiodun Adagok, nicknamed Big Naija, a Nigerian amateur basketball player born around 1998-99. Standing at an imposing 2.41 m, 7 feet 11 in, he is regarded as the Netherlands, or Africa's, tallest active basketball player ever documented. Despite his height advantage, Adagok is known for dunking without leaving the ground, using only his reach, demonstrating sheer vertical dominance. His meteoric digital fame began when Shaquille O'Neal shared a clip of him dunking on Instagram, instantly drawing global attention. Growing up in Nigeria, he faced physical limitations: hunchback, difficulty finding size 53 shoes, crouching indoors due to his stature, all of which compromised his mobility and athletic performance. Though he played in the MPAC Elite Youth League in Dubai and attracted NBA interest, Adagok has never turned professional and remains an iconic viral sensation rather than a pro athlete. Meet Charles Sogli, born in 1999, age approximately 22-23, in Ziope, a farming town in Ghana's Volta region, and widely regarded as the tallest man in the region, standing at nearly 7 feet 10 in 238-244 centimeters. From around age 3, Charles began growing rapidly. By primary 5, he had to drop out of school due to his unusually large feet, about 16 inches long, and a lack of footwear to fit him. Despite his size presenting daily challenges, he cannot fit into commercial vehicles and often walks long distances to his welding apprenticeship in Ho. Charles is praised by his mentor for being hardworking, quiet, and polite. Recently, his stature has attracted sponsorship. In September 2021, he signed a brand ambassador deal with Twellium Industrial Company, famous for beverages like Verna Water and Rush Energy Drink. Although he faces ongoing difficulties with customized shoes, safety gear, clothing, and transport, Charles remains hopeful about completing his training and one day opening his own fabrication workshop. Meet Afizoro Oladi, born on December 13, 1975, in Yaba, Lagos, Nigeria. Towering at approximately 7 feet 4 in 2.25 m, he held the unofficial title of Nigeria's tallest man, second only in Africa to rare giants like Abiodun Adagok. Agoro experienced normal childhood growth until age 19 when he developed acromegaly, often referred to as gigantism, a hormonal disorder stemming from a pituitary issue, causing him to grow rapidly in height during adulthood. Despite his height, Nigerian doctors were unable to diagnose his condition early. Only after consulting doctors in the United States was the condition confirmed. By then, his upward growth could not be reversed. As a public figure, Agoro gained widespread recognition. A computer science graduate, he appeared in Nollywood films and starred in his own reality TV show, I Am Agoro, which aired on Linda Ikiji TV starting in 2018, sharing a glimpse into life at such extraordinary height. On June 14, 2023, after battling complications from his condition, Agoro passed away at the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, LUTH, at 47 years old, past days before turning 48. His legacy lives on as a gentle and dignified giant who raised public awareness of growth disorders in Africa. Meet Ananias, a young boy whose life has been anything but ordinary. Just 2 days after his birth, a difficult and painful journey began when his belly started to swell. This has caused him constant agony, making it impossible for him to sleep peacefully or even attend nursery school. His condition is so severe that he struggles to breathe at night, and the weight of his swollen belly makes it impossible for him to get up on his own when he falls. While other children play, Ananias can only watch, his daily life a struggle against an unknown ailment. His parents have desperately sought help, taking him to hospitals where he was initially given temporary pain relievers. But the financial burden soon became too great. They sold off what they could, yet the funds were not enough to continue his care. The doctors were unable to provide a definitive diagnosis and recommended a transfer to a more advanced hospital, a move the family simply could not afford. While the video suggests a possible diagnosis of hepatitis B, this remains unconfirmed. Ananias' father shares the heartbreaking pain of hearing people mock his son, calling him pregnant. This story is a powerful plea for help. With your support, Ananias might finally receive the life-saving treatment he needs to overcome this incredible challenge and live the life every child deserves. In a small village in Africa, 8-year-old Triny Amuhway was quietly battling something unimaginable. A rare and aggressive tumor had begun growing on her face, and in just a short time it had reached the size of a football, weighing over 4 pounds. Slowly, it began to press against her windpipe, threatening to suffocate her. Each breath became a struggle, each day a fight for survival. Doctors were shocked. The tumor was so large and advanced that it pushed her face to the side and made speaking and eating nearly impossible. Her life hung in the balance. Despite her suffering, Triny remained strong. Her spirit never broke, and her smile, even through pain, touched the hearts of everyone who met her. She became a symbol of bravery in the face of overwhelming odds. When her story reached international headlines, a group of kind-hearted doctors and donors stepped in to save her life. She was flown to London, where a team of surgeons performed a complex operation to remove the tumor. Against all odds, the surgery was a success, and Triny was finally able to breathe freely for the first time in years. Today, Triny is a survivor, a miracle, and a living reminder of the power of hope, resilience, and compassion. From a life-threatening condition to a second chance at life, her journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Triny Amuhway isn't just rare, she's a once-in-a-thousand-years kind of human. Amina is a remarkable woman born in a remote village with a rare and severe facial deformity. She has no eyes and no nose and breathes only through her mouth. From birth, her appearance set her apart, and many in her community struggled to understand her condition. Despite this, Amina's story is not one of despair, but of incredible resilience and strength. Growing up, Amina faced immense challenges. Many people feared or misunderstood her, and the physical difficulties she endured were immense. Yet through the unwavering support of her family and community, she found a way to live a meaningful life. Over the years, she underwent multiple surgeries aimed at improving her health and appearance, demonstrating remarkable courage in the face of pain and uncertainty. What makes Amina truly inspiring is her determination to overcome not just the physical barriers but also social stigma. She has become a symbol of hope and acceptance for people living with disabilities and differences around the world. Her story reminds us that true beauty lies beyond the surface, in strength, kindness, and perseverance. The documentary by Aframax English highlights her journey, showing how Amina's spirit shines brightly despite her condition. It invites viewers to reflect on empathy, the power of family support, and the resilience of the human spirit. Amina's life is a powerful testament to overcoming adversity and inspiring others to embrace their uniqueness. Get ready to be amazed by the incredible gape of Francisco Domingo Wim. This Angolan man holds the Guinness World Record for the widest mouth ever measured, stretching an unbelievable 6.69 inches wide. That's wider than a soda can. Francisco discovered his unique talent as a teenager and has been astounding audiences ever since. He can fit an entire can of soda in his mouth and even a glass bottle. His jaw seems to defy the laws of physics. Doctors believe Francisco's incredible flexibility is due to a rare condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which affects the connective tissues in the body. He's embraced his unique ability and uses it to entertain and inspire others, proving that being different is something to be celebrated. Next is Godfrey Baguma, a man whose face is like no other. Born in Uganda with a rare condition that caused extreme facial deformities, Godfrey has faced ridicule and hardship his entire life. But instead of letting the world break him, he turned his uniqueness into his greatest strength. Growing up, life was tough. Doctors struggled to diagnose his condition, and many people treated him as an outcast. Even his own parents abandoned him, leaving him to fend for himself. Yet despite all of this, Godfrey never gave up. Determined to make a living, he entered Uganda's Ugliest Man contest and won. But instead of feeling insulted, Godfrey saw an opportunity. He embraced the title, using it to launch a career in music and entertainment. Soon, he became famous, not just for his appearance, but for his talent and charisma. With his deep, soulful voice and unique style, he started making a name for himself in the Ugandan music industry. People began to see beyond his looks and appreciate his talent. His songs spread across the country, and he became a symbol of perseverance. But perhaps the most inspiring part of his story is his personal life. Many doubted he would ever find love, but Godfrey proved them wrong. He married and started a family, showing the world that love is not about looks, It's about what's inside. Today, Godfrey Baguma is a man who refuses to be defined by his condition. He turned adversity into opportunity and inspired millions. His story is a reminder that true beauty comes from confidence, resilience, and a kind heart. Our next story takes us to the heart of Africa, to the beautiful and resilient country of Rwanda. Here, amidst the rolling hills and vibrant communities, we meet a young man named Insan Ellie. Ellie's story is one of incredible strength and unyielding spirit. Ellie has faced challenges that most of us can hardly imagine. Born with a rare condition that makes him look different from others, Ellie has had to navigate a world that often judges based on appearances. From a young age, he has been subjected to the harsh realities of bullying and social ostracism. He's been called names like monkey and alien, cruel words that cut deep and leave lasting scars. Imagine the pain and isolation he must have endured, the constant stares and whispers that followed him everywhere he went. Yet, despite these hardships, Eli has shown an extraordinary resilience. He refuses to let his condition define him or dictate his future. Instead of succumbing to the negativity, Eli has chosen a path of determination and positivity. He is committed to living a full and meaningful life, breaking through the barriers that society has placed before him. Eli uses his experiences as a platform to spread a powerful message of acceptance and understanding. He has become an advocate for others who are different, standing up for those who may not have a voice. Through his advocacy, Eli proves that true strength comes from within, and that our differences should be celebrated, not shunned. His story is a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity. Eli's journey teaches us to choose hope over despair, to find strength in our struggles, and to inspire others to do the same. His unbreakable spirit is a beacon of hope, reminding us all to embrace our differences and to stand together in unity and acceptance. This is not just Eli's story, it's a universal message of resilience, courage, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Let me introduce you to Brahim Takioullah, a man who knows what it means to stand out. Standing tall at 8 feet 1 inch, Brahim holds a world record. He's got the largest feet on the planet. Now you might be thinking, okay, that's pretty big, but trust me, this is next level. We're talking size 20 shoes, folks. You see, Brahim's incredible height is due to a condition called acromegaly, which affects growth hormone production. But here's the thing about Brahim. He doesn't let his condition define him. He's embraced his unique stature and become a global sensation. Imagine walking down the street and seeing someone towering over everyone else. That's Brahim. But it's not just his height that makes him remarkable, it's his spirit. Brahim uses his platform to spread awareness about acromegaly and inspire others to embrace their differences. He's a true testament to the power of positivity and self-acceptance. Can you imagine the challenges he's faced, the stares he's endured? But through it all, Brahim has risen above, proving that true strength comes from within. He's not just a man with big feet, he's a giant of a human being. Next up is amazing because we're about to dive into the world of hair, and I'm not talking about your average trim. Get ready to meet Asha Mandela, the woman with hair so long it could give Rapunzel a run for her money. Now, I'm no stranger to a good hairstyle, but Asha's hair, that's a whole other level. We're talking about hair that's over 60 feet long. You could practically climb it to escape a 2-story building, no joke. It's like a majestic, flowing waterfall of hair, a sight to behold. But let me tell you, maintaining that mane is no walk in the park. It takes dedication, patience, and a whole lot of hair products. Asha's hair routine is practically a full-time job. Washing it takes days, literally days. And don't even get me started on the detangling process. But for Asha, her hair is more than just a fashion statement. It's a symbol of her cultural heritage, her spirituality, and her personal journey. She sees it as a connection to her ancestors, a source of strength and empowerment. And you know what? You can't help but feel that energy when you see her. Asha carries herself with such grace and confidence, her hair flowing behind her like a cape of pride. She's a walking testament to the beauty and versatility of black hair. Her story is a reminder that our hair is a part of our identity, and we should embrace it in all its glory, no matter how long, how short, how curly, or how straight. So let your hair down, literally and figuratively, and celebrate the uniqueness that is you. These remarkable individuals remind us that being different is something to be proud of. Whether it's through natural traits or cultural beauty, Africa continues to show the world just how extraordinary humans can be. Hit like drop a comment, and subscribe for more amazing stories from across the globe.